Subtraction within 1000. This is the third chapter of mathematics textbook, grade 2. And the topic for today's lesson is subtraction with borrowing. Objectives for today's lesson are: children will be able to do subtraction, to solve subtraction sums with borrowing. Let's start our lesson with mental starter. Take away 200 from 300. This is so very easy and you can do it mentally. Yes, the answer is 100. Next is take away 200 from 500. And the answer is 300. Correct? Next part is take away 100 from 400. So very easy. Yes, the answer is 300. Correct. Last part is take away 200 from 700. Yes, the answer is 500. Correct. You have done a good job. Continuing with mental starter, let's do the given sums. Take your time and match your answers later on. Let's come up with the answers starting from question number 1. 725 minus 302. And the answer is 423. Let's move towards the second question. 843 minus 441. Yes, what's the answer? And the answer is 402. If your answers are correct, you have done a very good job. Well, children, let's start with subtraction with borrowing. And the given question is subtract 38 from 352. The given values have been shown in place value chart as well as in the form of a number sum. The steps of subtraction will remain the same. First subtract the units, then the tens and then the hundreds. But over here you need to take care of one thing, that the number at the top needs to be bigger as compared to the number underneath. So let's start with units. We have 2 at the top and 8 underneath. So we need to make the number at the top bigger. For this purpose, we will regroup the units by borrowing 1 tenth. As we have 5 tenths and we will borrow 1 tenth and we'll be left with 4 tenths. 1 tenth will be taken at unit place and it will turn into 10 units. In this way, we have total 12 units at unit place at the top. So 12 minus 8 is equal to 4. Next, subtract the tens. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. And at the end, subtract the hundreds. 3 minus 0 is equal to 3. In this way, our answer is 314. Alright children, let's do some more practice for subtraction with borrowing. And the given question is subtract 278 from 369. You can notice these values within the given place value chart as well as in the form of a number sum. Steps will remain the same. First, subtract the units, then the tens and then the hundreds. Starting from units. 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. Moving towards tens. We have the top number smaller than the lower one. So we will regroup tens by borrowing 100. In this way we are left with 2 hundreds, and the 100 we have borrowed will become 10 tens at tens place, and 10 plus 6 will become 16 tens. So 16 minus 7 is equal to 9. Moving towards hundreds, 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So our answer is 91. Well students, find the difference. You have to subtract the given sums by regrouping. Take your time and check your answers later on. Moving towards the answers for question number 1. 482 minus 257. What will be the answer? Yes, we are regrouping units over here, and our answer is 225. Moving towards the next sum, 817 minus 495. Yes, we are regrouping tens over here, and our answer is 322. Good job. Here is given a problem sum. Ali has 325 sweets in a basket. He distributed 237 sweets among his friends. How many sweets are left in the basket? Children, first of all, you will make the statements. And the statements are: total sweets Ali has 325. Sweets distributed among friends 237. How many sweets left in the basket? 325 minus 237, and it is written in the form of a sum as well. Always remember that while making a subtraction sum, we write down the bigger value first. In this way, our answer is 88. If you see the working carefully, we are regrouping units and tens over here. And at the end we will write an answering statement. There are 88 sweets left in the basket. Now comes the interesting segment of the lesson, watching a video. Watch the relevant video and relate the main points with the discussions done so far.
Hello, today we're going to do 3-digit subtraction with regrouping. I have the problem 342 minus 167. To show this, I have some base 10 blocks. I made 342 with 3 hundreds, 4 tens, and 2 ones. Now the first thing that we do when we solve a problem like this is we always start in the ones place. And when we're at the ones place, we should ask ourselves, do I need to regroup? And to figure that out, a lot of teachers like to use a poem over here that goes like this. It says, more on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. Numbers the same, zeros the game. So I'm looking here at my ones and I see that I have more on the floor, so I do need to go next door. The other way I think of this is that I have 2 cookies. I'm really hungry and I'd really like to eat 7 of them. So in order to get enough cookies, I have to go to the store and get a box of 10 cookies and bring them on over. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this 110 into 10 ones, because it's not a group of 10 anymore. We're opening it up so we can take 7 away. But to show this, what I just done with the blocks, we need to write down that I have no longer 4 tens, I now have 3. And I don't have 2 ones anymore, I now have 12 ones. So now, 12, take away 7, I have more on top, no need to stop. So I'm going to take away 7. 12 minus 7 is 5. I'm going to write 5 below the ones place. Now I'm going to go to my tens. And when I'm looking at my tens, again, I should say, do I need to regroup? I have more on the floor, so I need to go next door and get 10 more. So now I'm going to bring over 100, which is 10 tens. So I'm going to change this 100 into 10 tens. So now I don't have 3 hundreds anymore, I have 2 hundreds. And I don't have 3 tens anymore, I have 13 tens. Now I can subtract my tens. 13 tens minus 6. So I'm going to take 6 of these away. And now I can see that 13 minus 6 is 7. I'm going to write 7 below the tens place. Now I can move on to my hundreds place. 2 minus 1. Do I need to regroup? Ah, there's more on top. No need to stop. So 2, take away 1. Leaves me 100 left. I write a 1 below the hundreds place. And our difference is 175. That is how you do 3-digit subtraction with regrouping.
Hope the video was interesting and helped you to clarify the concept well. Coming towards the written task for day 1. You need to do page number 50 and 51 of mathematics textbook. Written task for day 2, page number 52, part A to H of mathematics textbook. This is the written task for day 3, the remaining half of page number 52, part I to O of mathematics textbook. Written task for day 4. Page number 53 will be done in the mathematics textbook, while page number 54 will be done in the notebooks. Coming towards the wrap up of the session, solve the given sum. 774 minus 309. Solve it very carefully. You know how to regroup the values where it is required and match your answer later on. The answer of the given sum is 465. Hope it is correct. Well done. Children, do your work very carefully and neatly. Take good care of yourself.